Hi there, this is Luck God. Got a product review here for you today. Today I'm reviewing some resin terrain from War World Gaming. I'll put a link to their site in the description below. This is some blasted tree stumps, some stone walls, and what they call cesspits, but I see them as acid pools, but whatever. So the first one I'll take a look at is the simplest, it's the stone wall. So they come in one piece. The detail on the brickwork is pretty good. There's not too much bubbling. There's a couple of little ones in there. Look, it's a bit hard to see. But if you can't see it on this, then it's obviously not that big a deal. The only weird thing is the wall being made up of two sets of bricks next to each other, which is a bit of a weird construction method for a wall, but the other two are exactly the same. There's 100% used the same mold. So for the blasted tree stumps, there's three different sculpts: large, medium, and small. You get 10 total. You get 4 small, 4 medium, and 2 large. So here's the large one. So they're meant to represent trees that have been in an area of heavy shelling. So the roots spreading out, the flat part that you'd glue down to your base, or you could possibly leave these as removable bits of terrain. You could move out of the way should they become a hindrance. It's probably what I'm going to do. I think I'll try and make them look as though they're still slightly on fire, so I can use them as some burning terrain. Here's a medium one. They're fairly similar, but they look different enough that people wouldn't see the repetition too much. This is the small one. And then the acid pits. So this is one piece, and they've got bubbles sculpted on, nice and round and smooth. So they should be nice and interesting to paint up. Probably do, kind of like a toxic green looking acid. There's a couple of bricks around the edge. They're fairly nicely put on. The only thing that I'm not too big a fan of is the edges around the pool. They just look a bit rough shod. You can kind of see where sculpting tools have dug in, I guess. It's just kind of how it looks to me. That will definitely need covering up, probably with some fine sand, glue on some fine sand onto that, so it doesn't look as rough there. This next one is fairly small. And again, it's just glossy resin on the bottom underneath. It's quite shiny. And this piece is the most interesting. It's actually got an outflow pipe. That acid, well, it's going to be acid coming out of that pipe is going to be quite interesting to paint. And this one's got a lot more bricks around the edge. Now these would make either a good piece of impassable terrain, as in you can't put your models on it at all, or they could make quite a good place for. I'm thinking about using them for the Necromunda or possibly War Machine. I'm not amazingly fond of how models balance on them. I think it would be quite hard to get models to be placed where you want. So what I'm likely to do is to create a thin MDF kind of like template, say like that kind of size, and make that the area of effect of the game board that will be acid. And then should a model want to come in and stand where this pipe is, you could just shift it to the side a little bit so you can put your model wherever you want. That's probably what I'm going to do. If I do, I'll end up probably posting it in the future. So one of the things that I should mention about these is the price, and they are all quite cheap for Resin Terrain. The cesspit set, they retail for £4.24, but they're currently on offer 20% off, so they're only £3.39 at the minute. The walls are about £4, I think, and the tree stumps are about £3. So really, they're quite cheap for what you get. I know a lot of other places that do Resin Terrain charge a lot more than that. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with them. I'm gonna base them, try and paint them up as soon as I can. When I do, I'll probably post a follow-up on it, how they take with paint and such, because some models don't take to paint quite as well, but these are resin, so they should be fine.
So I hope you found this look at them helpful. If you like them, then I've put a link to their website in the description, so check them out. When I said some of them were on sale, obviously that is at time of recording, so things might change by the time you view this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.